welcome back to BBAI TV, and today we're going to talk about adjectives. So what is an adjective? That's another big question mark, right? What is an adjective? Well, an adjective tells you more about a noun. It tells you more about a noun. And I call it simply they describe the noun. Alright? They give you more idea about the noun. Gina-describe nila ang noun. An adjective also answers the question, which one? Okay. So, which one? How many? So, pag how many? Which one? Saan na? How many? Pila ka buo? And what kind? What kind? No, sa nga klase na butang. Sa nga klase. And as well as whose. So when you say whose, kay kinsa. Right? Whose, kanino. So anong klase? How many? Ilan? Which one? Saan? Saan dyan? Ganun question. Okay? So you have to understand that it answers those questions. Alright? Now to give you one example on the question, how many? Okay? So here we have two sentences. Now, let's see which one of these two is the correct answer, no? For the question. Alright, you need to fill in the blanks. So, unan natin yung blanks. Now, the first sentence is, here are how many cats? Here are 7 cats. So 7 is an adjective. Okay. In the second sentence, now the second sentence is there blank Jeep to ride? So our answer there is 1. Is there one Jeep to ride? So in this sentence, 1 is an adjective. So 7 is an adjective, 1 is an adjective because it answers the question, how many? Okay, so now let's go to another example which answers the question, which one? Okay, which one? So which one? We have two options. We have those and this. Okay, now in this sentence we need to fill in the blanks. So which one do you think is the correct answer? Blank apples are delicious. So the correct answer there is those. Those apples are delicious. Okay, so that's an adjective. It tells you which one of those apples are delicious. Okay, so when you say those, meaning daghan sila. Those apples. Alright, now in the second sentence, I found blank chair in the room. So the correct answer there is this. I found this chair in the room. So it speaks only isa ra ka chair. Isa ra ka chair ang nakita niya. So I found this chair in the room. Okay. Now, next, another example is adjective answering the question whose, kay kinsa. Okay, so we have two options here. We have mothers and Tinas. Okay, please notice the apostrophe S this part. Okay, so I'm going to explain that a little bit later, after this one. So it says here, blank cookies are sweet. So which cookies do you think are sweet? So it's okay, so then the answer here is mothers. mother's cookies are sweet. Okay? And the next sentence, you need to fill in the blanks. That is whose? Kay kinsa? It is Tina's umbrella. Okay. So that is an example. Now, I just want to add a little bit of a discussion here, because most of my students, they always mistaken these type of adjectives, the one with apostrophe S. Okay, these adjectives, they always mistaken them as a noun, because actually these are possessive nouns. Okay, we call them possessive nouns, right? And this is just a quick run through on possessive nouns. Well, I promise I will make a separate video on these possessive nouns, but I just really find it important na ma-discuss siya, because most of my students, they always mistaken them as nouns when they look for it in a sentence. So possessive nouns are those nouns that show possession, the show of ownership, the show of panag-iya. Meaning, for example, imuhang umbrella. So, for example, your name is Tina. That's why we use, this is Tina's umbrella, right? Tina's umbrella. It shows possession. The show siya nga tag-iya. Ikaw ang tag-iya na, si Tina ang tag-iya ng umbrella. So, you use possessive nouns. Okay? Or you can even use a common noun on that matter. You say boy's shoes. So that is that boy's shoes, or that boy's shoes, diba? So anything with apostrophe S, this one, are what we call possessive nouns. And possessive nouns are always, I want to emphasize this, always permanente na sila adjectives. Okay, possessive nouns are adjectives, and later I'm going to devote one video just to explain to you the possessive nouns as well as the possessive pronouns, because they function as an adjective. Alright, they may their name may be called possessive nouns, but in a sentence they are not nouns. They function as an adjective. Okay, so just a quick run through on possessive nouns. Alright, so remember that possessive nouns, because they look like they are nouns, but if you see them in a sentence and they have an apostrophe S, that means they function as an adjective. Okay, function sila as adjective, dili na sila nouns. Adjective na ang mga possessive nouns. Alright, now another example is the question, what kind? Okay, adjectives that tells you what kind. Okay, so we have two options. We have choices here, red and delicious. Now let's look at the first sentence. I saw a blank flower. I don't think it's delicious. So the answer there is I saw a red flower. Next, the second sentence is my aunt cooked a delicious pie. Alright, so red and delicious are adjectives. Alright, let's also discuss a little bit on the articles, because articles are commonly seen in a sentence, okay? And the articles are the words a, and the, okay? A, and the. Articles are always adjectives. Remember that. Okay, so let's look at this sentence. We have two sentences here. Let's see if we can spot the articles or other adjectives on that matter. So let's underline them. I see two articles in the first sentence. We have the and a. Okay. And then there's another adjective here, which is nice. And nice describes the jacket, which is our noun here. So nice tells you what kind of question in an adjective. In looking for an adjective, it answers the question what kind, right? What kind of jacket? It's a nice jacket. Okay, in the second sentence, the orange, juicy, sweet potato is my favorite snack. Let's look for adjectives, okay? We have one article in the sentence. We have the, alright? And we have actually 5 more other adjectives, okay? The first one is orange. It tells you what kind. Juicy and sweet also tells you what kind. And favorite also tells you what kind of snack. But we also have one more adjective here. This is what we call the possessive pronoun. Okay? Because it tells you whose. Alright? Now earlier I discussed a little bit about possessive nouns, and I promised that I'm gonna make a separate video discussion when we discuss them more on possessive nouns and pronouns. Because mine here is actually a pronoun, but it functions as an adjective because it's a possessive pronoun. It tells you kay kinsang snack, whose snack, right? It answers the question whose. So mine is also an adjective. Okay? So I hope you learned something today, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to BDI TV. Okay?